Queen, sit. Queen, heel. Good girl. Can you hop up there yet? Come on, get up there. Can you get up there yet? Come on. You want the bone? Come on, get up there and get that bone. Go get it, girl. Go get that bone, girl. Look at her. Get it, Queen. Come on, girl, you can do it. You can do it. No, don't chew that up. Come on. Hey, need a little help. Queen's rolling with Papa today, y'all. She got her bone, poop bags, and now we are good to go. Look at her though, y'all. Ain't she ferocious? Shout out to my dog Jimmy at Rough House County Corso. Best County Corsos on the planet, huh, Queen? Look at her. She love that bone. But anyway, let's go ahead and get up out of here, hop up in the Ram Reezy, and let's go. All right, so now we are in the Ram Reezy. We got a few errands we got to run today, G Squad, and I'm gonna take y'all along with me throughout this whole day and the whole journey and all that stuff. But first, I gotta go see my guy John at 4 Wheel Parts, see what's up with that LED bar, because y'all see when the Ram Reezy started, it's like white. And if you watch my last video with the Hellcat making over 1,000 horsepower to the crank and all that, I see what y'all was talking about wheel horsepower and all that. Y'all want to be over 1,000 wheel horsepower. Man, calm down and relax, man. Over 1,000 horsepower to the crank. It's been validated. It's funny because on the internet, it's like, first they say it's not 1,000 horsepower, not even 1,000 to the crank, and the next thing you get 1,000 plus to the crank. The next thing like, well, it's not 1,000 plus to the wheel horsepower, blah blah blah. We ain't even try that shit, man. Over 1,000 to the crank, man. 803 to the wheel, something like that. Y'all know logistics. And even then, Bart was still getting wheel spin. So let's get a full understanding, man. But yeah, if you watch that video, you'll see that I was telling Bart the white LED bar, or the LED bar was pure white and it's supposed to be red. Unless I go in reverse, then it's supposed to be white, like what y'all seen. So I gotta go holler at my guy John, see if they can touch that up, if it's a fuse bone or whatever. But even on my infotainment system, it kind of messes up here too. So I must have like blew a fuse or something. Cause check this out, when I put the key in here, right? And let's say when I turn this dimmer part right here down, right? So when you turn this down, it's supposed to go like this, right? And usually at the same time, this will go down with it. So you see, like, it's just that, you know. I gotta get the damn oil change too, boy. The grind don't stop, man. Listen, but you see that? Like, usually when I dim it down, up and down, this goes with it, but for some reason, it's not doing it no more. So, and that just started happening the other day, so I gotta get that fixed. But look at Queen back there, y'all. Is she enjoying the bone, or is she enjoying the bone, man? She loves chewing on stuff, man. You know, puppies, they love teething, but Cane Corso puppies, they really, really teeth. Anybody who done a history into the Cane Corsos, that's what they do. And she's definitely a working dog, man, for sure. My guy Jimmy went lying. She's ferocious, man. Her and King together, man, real big time dream come true. The crazy part is, I remember when I was in college and I was broke and I wanted a dog so bad. I mean, because my whole life, I grew up, my mom always had like Rottweilers, German Shepherds. We had one Husky. We had one Saint Bernard. We had a bunch of different dogs, man. And none of the dogs were ever trained, you know, but we just loved our dogs, you know. And my mom used to rescue dogs all the time. We never bought a dog that was like, other than we had one Saint Bernard, and that was the only dog we had bought when he was a puppy, and, you know, kept and all that stuff. But long story with him too, man. But this is like my first dog that, you know, like I actually wanted. Like I was like, man, I did the research on the Cane Corsos, and I just wanted one so bad, you know. And I could have only imagined, like, and dreamed of having just one. Two though, come on, man, that's big time dream come true. And then for her to look like that, like, come on. And then for it to be king and queen, like, I mean, come on, man, how monumental is that, man? You know what's funny too is, and we're gonna get to the story. I'm sorry about it if I'm ranting or whatever. Y'all don't want to hear me talk. If you don't want to hear me talk, then cool, fast forward or just log out the video, man. But just the other day I was driving, man, and I passed by a prison that I used to be in. And I remember talking to my little brother, DJ, The Life of DNA. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel ASAP, man. He's doing some legendary things. I was telling him, I was like, man, bro, just think about it. Like, I remember sitting in that cell or going out in the yard too, and like, it was right by a freeway, so you could literally see like the cars like just going on about their day, and you're just sitting in prison, you stagnant, you ain't going nowhere, but the whole world's moving around you. And look at Queen, what's she doing back there? Just making sure she ain't chewing on my damn seats, you know what I'm saying? Short lifespan, you do that, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, I was just like, I thought it was crazy, because I'm like, man, I remember passing by the prison, and I'm like, man, there's somebody out in that yard right there at that very moment who's thinking like how I was thinking. I was sitting there like, man, you just sitting in that yard, behind that barbed wire, and you looking at people just go on about their day. You know, they're big time free. They can just reach in the fridge, grab a cup of orange juice, you know, grab a nice plate of food, put it in the microwave, heat it up. You know, so many little things you take for granted out here in the world, man. And in a long story short, man, in a nutshell, I just want to tell y'all, man, appreciate what you do have in life, man. Don't worry about and don't focus on what you ain't got. Now, we're all human. We all want things. We all got dreams. We got goals, aspirations, and ambitions, and all that good shit. You know, but every day before you start thinking about about those things. Be grateful for the things you actually do have in your life, man. And passing by that prison and just getting those old thoughts in my head, man, it did something for me, man. And I was just like, man, it's crazy to be able to go from that to sitting out there in that prison, in that yard, in that cell, sitting out there in misery, depressed, had a bunch of sad days. You know, some days were easier than others, but you know what I mean? You in there, you just, anybody who's been in prison know what I'm talking about, man. Like, you know, some days are easier than others, but there's a lot of days where you're sitting in there, you're depressed. You don't feel like it's gonna get no better. That release date don't feel like it's getting no closer. People ain't coming to visit you. People ain't putting money on your books. You in there starving. You know, there's so many different variables. You in there getting fights. You know, it's going to the hole. And I've done that a bunch, so you gotta get an understanding, man. It's, yeah, and then to be able to pass by the prison and drive by, and now I'm doing all this YouTube stuff, and I got, man, legendary lifestyle, and I'm so blessed. It's like, it just goes to show you, man, that, you know, anything is possible, man. That if you just keep believing, man, you keep being persistent, you keep being consistent and knocking on the door every single day to get to where you want to go, man. Just get out there and do it, man. You know, that's the best thing I can tell y'all. And I know I get a lot of people that hit me up all the time, you know, that need them words of encouragement, man. So this is to y'all, man, solely to y'all, man. Make sure you get out there every day, believe in yourself, believe in your vision, man. No matter what nobody may tell you around you, man, believe in your vision and trust in the vision that God is instilling in your brain, and it's not there for no reason. Believe it. If you're thinking about it, it's for a reason, man. So act on it. You know, if it's positive and that's something that's a real goal of yours, man, get out there and do it, man, because there's no time like the present, because tomorrow ain't promised to nobody, man. But without further ado, man, I'm gonna get out there and run these errands, man. Y'all gonna be with me throughout this whole day. Sorry for going on that rant with y'all, man, but it was just something that was weighing on my heart and on my mind. I just want to share that with y'all, man. But me and Queen, we're about to get up out of here, man, and yeah, I'll see you in a minute, baby. So we are here at 4 Wheel Parts, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, subscribe to this YouTube channel as you're watching this video, and make sure y'all give me a follow on that Facebook, man. Queen, you ready to come? Come on, girl. You gonna come? Is that too long of a drop for you? You can do it. Come on. Good girl. She's like, where the hell are we going right now? Look how small she is compared to the Red Rizzy. You having a good day? Oh, of course, I always got the camera on, baby. The camera don't stop rolling, man. I'm a YouTuber, man. What's up, champ? How you feeling, man? Doing all right. Watch, when I start it, it's gonna be like, it's like white, see? And it's usually red when it does that. See? And it just stays white when it's supposed to be red, like the tail lights. All right, y'all, so my guys here at 4 Wheel Parts, hold on. Legendary Ram Reezy. Don't have no time today, and I go out of town, I go to LA this Friday, so unfortunately I won't be able to get it fixed before I leave. But whoo, sorry, I'm a little winded right now. I was outside running around with Queen off camera, of course, but yeah, so I go to LA this Friday, the 18th. I'll be out there till the 24th, give or take. But yeah, so I got a lot of stuff I gotta do before then, so the time didn't work for me, didn't work for them. So when I get back, we're gonna try to get that joint fixed, man. And yeah, just can't roll around with this joint at nighttime, because when my lights are off, I'm cool, you know, but when the lights are on during nighttime, then it looks like I'm rolling around with a damn light bar, so can't do that. So now I'm headed to my guy Bart's, get an update on everything that's happening out there and see what he's trying to do. And plus, I know this is gonna be his first time seeing Queen, so I know he's gonna like this, and this is gonna be Queen's first time at High Tech. I ain't want to bring King, because King would have been jealous. Bart would have been showing her love and attention, and right now we just trying to get them to stop bickering and fighting at each other so much, because Queen be jealous, King be jealous. It's like they need to both relax. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Hey Bart, we got a new guest for you, man.
Hey. Queen, what you doing? Come on, big dog. What are you doing? Are you a little timid and shy? Are you timid and shy dog? Huh? How you doing? Who's a little dog?
That's Future Man Eater right there. Future Troll Eater, Bart. Yeah, we got her just for the trolls.
Yeah, you're a good dog.
No snacks for her, Bart.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you, but go right over to the box. Look, yeah. Where King goes every damn time. That's why he's too damn spoiled. We gonna try a different route with her. Scott, what's up, baby?
Not much going on.
How you feeling, man? She's dope, ain't she?
Yeah, she's really calm, and maybe King's been beating up on her too much.
Man, he has though. Like, but she be nipping at him too though. King got little chips on his cheek and all that, like little scabs. I'll be like, man, these two, man, you gotta keep your eye on them every damn second. What you got in there?
Probably. I had a couple dogs in here. Oh, careful, could be just a piece of.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what
plastic. Look at her, she eat any damn thing.
What is that?
She's like a baby. Look. Oh. Well, let's not get her to eat that again.
Yeah, it's a little piece of rubber with steel inside. I don't know what that is.
Well, that wouldn't have been good for her.
A dog, naggle right through.
Shit that right out. Look up.
Whoever shows up with their dog at High Tech Motorsports, got the big box of this. We've been training these dogs forever. See, she's into it. I teach them to go in here with their face and grab their own stuff, so I don't have to take it.
That's a train thing.
That's a train thing.
Okay.
I'm going on all this stuff, but yeah.
Look at her. She thinks she better get one too.
Oh yeah,
she's getting big so fast, bro. Yeah, but tell them what you was just telling me though.
Well, I made some replies to guys who were talking about how the Hellcat.
In the comments of my video of the last one.
Yeah, mine's been okay.
Oh yeah, you doing good.
Well, no, I mean people aren't like dissing me all over the place about this, that, and the other.
You know what's crazy is once I never forget it. I remember when I had 30,000 subscribers and below, it was all love. 30, and it seems like as soon as I got 30, like a little bit over 30,000, it was just you got to start having the trolls come in there. You get too big, trolls just come. But I remember when I first started my channel, now I was like 10,000 subscribers, 11,000. Everybody who commented was nothing but love. But the bigger you get, the more hate you receive. It's just how it goes. So, Queen, get out of there, girl. Hey.
We're looking everywhere.
She is checking everything out.
As soon as Dad hits the bathroom, you and I are going into the box.
Nah, I can't leave you alone because I should eat Bart give about 5 damn bones. She'd be shitting everywhere.
So we, I replied to some of the guys on your YouTube thing.
They were talking about that drivetrain loss.
Yeah, drivetrain loss. We're talking 12%, and you've got.
Some people were saying 10%. Some people were saying 15%.
Why don't you call me from the shop that you own so we can actually talk about this and.
Right. Let me see your credentials.
Yeah. Let me see what your beanbag chair, your bag of Cheetos looks like that you're doing at the same time.
Yeah, and everybody was talking about it's not 1,000 wheel horsepower. You're acting like it's 1,000 wheel.
I didn't say that. We
never have said that.
Number one goal for Corey's car, he needs to drive it everywhere in the continental United States to go out and talk to people and do what he does best.
Yeah.
He can't break his motor. Some of his buddies, you know that some of your friends have whipped their stuff up.
And I'm not with that breaking.
Right. I mean, I can wick it up too.
But anything past what we're doing right now, then you got to start worrying about that, right?
Yeah. I'm just not, it's not worth it. We took a bunch of weight out of it. The car is going to be fast. Every time you start playing with stuff where you get beyond some of the basic limitations of a block and everything else, it's just not worth the extra, the extra beating it takes and the possible breakage.
Facts.
And I'm all, if you someday look at me and go, hey, let's wick this thing up on kill, I can do that. New fuel system, new fuel injectors, great big pulley. We'll zing the thing up and have that thing spinning 20% over maximum according to IHI. Tough on the blowers. The blowers have had really bad reviews when people start to abuse them.
Right.
And when they're not, sometimes they start coming unglued. They're about $4 grand, I think, to fix.
Hold on, bro. My bad. She's too damn quiet. Queen, here. Good girl. What you in there eating? See you in there eating some shit. I knew you was in there. Spit it out. Damn it. I knew she was too quiet. I said, nope, she's in there eating bottle caps.
Everybody on this cam thing, you had a cam. Here's the problem with camshafts. If you want to go back and talk about camshaft profiling versus cylinder heads versus blowers, when you've got a blower or turbos, is she getting into stuff again?
No, I'm looking. No, she's just sniffing. Yeah.
You become limited by one of 3 factors.
What you got now? Come here.
What the heck is going on?
Look at this. What the hell? What the hell you got now? Look at this.
Oh, God, it's a wrapper.
Oh, my goodness.
A little piece of chocolate I have.
Queen, you know what? You about to have to go on a timeout. No, you know what? I'll get her bone for her. She like keeping this. She'll stay busy with this. See, Bart, you got to have some tricks to keep them nice and happy. Queen, here. Come here, girl. Yeah. What's that? Huh? You want that? Yeah? Look. Okay. Bone's about as big as her. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Good girl. Good girl. Here you go. Now I keep my eye on you. Yeah, now what were you saying now, Bart?
Well,
we got to take a seat over here.
Yeah,
we got to watch the baby.
Over on the couch. You don't want coffee? Coffee? You're a coffee dog?
Oh, she's a licker, though. Look, she's a big-time color.
Yeah, she's nice and soft.
Oh, yeah, she's fluffy.
So anyway, we go back to the problem with engines are just air pumps.
Yep.
So they can only make so much power. And you're going to be, with NA engines, you can work with camshafts, but it depends on the cylinder heads and how much the cylinder head flows for air. Your Hellcat happens to have one of the best cylinder heads ever made in a production car. So it'll flow 375 CFM at 600 lift on the valve.
Okay.
Now, that at 375, 1.5 times that 375 will put you at about 550. It's a smaller camshaft. I get that part, but they've got a blower on top of it that every time that valve opens, it floods the cylinder with air. So if we can maximize the amount of air coming out of the blower, if the blower says, look, this is all the air I can move 3,000 CFM over any given amount of time. If the cylinder head can move that much air, it doesn't matter what you do with the camshaft.
Right.
It won't. We're already spinning 6,500 and it's still going straight up like that. The power number's still up. Still going up.
And you were still getting wheel spin with the
Yeah, and it'll be different on the street and on a prep track with those big sticky tires. I get that part, but the dyno's the dyno. It's a steel 4,000 pound drum. It just is. So what
would you have to do to get 1,000 wheel horsepower? Like, what would be the things the mods would have to do? But we're not going to do them. Yeah. But just for shits and giggles.
The blower would be at the maximum. Well, it depends what everybody else wants to figure for a percentage. I'm thinking we'd have to be around 1250 at the crank, which would be 1,000 wheel, give or take a little bit, which means we're at 17 pounds of boost. I need about another half an atmosphere, so I'd have to run 23 to 24 pounds of boost. Cylinder head will handle it. The blower's pretty much going to be way done. I don't think it'll move that much air. I can do the math and report back on that, but it becomes kind of just a small penis contest.
Pretty much.
Because you can go out there now with your lightened up car and only making whatever these guys say you're making, and if it runs a mid-9 or a 960 or whatever, that's quicker than NED when they're all going to be like, whoa, for God's sakes, it's lighter than hell. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You don't have to move that much weight going forward. It's a physics class. If I got a D, I still understand that.
Right.
So all we're really trying to do, and there's never enough tire under a Demon or a Hellcat. They just don't have enough tire. They make too much torque, too much horsepower.
Right.
So they're always fighting that.
Yeah.
And you know that from driving on the street with a set of Pirellis.
Facts. Spin.
Yeah, that's all it does.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you have 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 horsepower. If you can't get it to hook and leave, all you're doing is looking for a crash. And your brake shed.
Yep.
Rear ends, half shafts, drive shafts, transmissions, and even the block. I personally think the block is suspect at about 1,500 horse. I don't think it'll stay together, even with all the good parts that we put in, the good parts that Dodge put into them, that it's going to break the block. The block will just come unglued.
We don't want that in my car. Hell no.
No. The idea is you got to be able to go all over the country and do your YouTube thing and do what you're doing, drive the car every day. You can put it in the winter and the snow. It'll still do that. When it comes back, I'm going to take those 2 degrees of timing out, so it's safe with whatever gas you stuff into it, 92 octane, 91 octane.
Yeah.
That's stuff for race gas, but if we're going to run the thing hard at the track and shift at 65, I'm just running the race gas and the extra 2 degrees of timing with that pulley we put on, which does not require any fuel system upgrades. It's still running good enough rich on the top at 65. So the idea was to do it in a reasonable manner with lighter weight and still get an outstanding time.
You should buy a car for your channel, bro. Like, to pull people into it.
I have a Lexus with 503,000 miles on it that cost me nothing. I've got it running on 85.
I'm talking about a new car, Bart. A new car, man, that you could like. You said you were thinking about buying that red eye.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Hellcat now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
That's going to be the cat's ass if Fiat doesn't kill the thing because it's been in the can for a while.
It's going to be a big limited production, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
but I've got that one guy at Dodge.
Oh yeah, you got that plug.
Yeah, I got the one guy, and I've been asking him on the. I wanted to buy a red eye, but I wanted something special. I wanted a one-on-one. I wanted a different color combination. I wanted something that would get the
something
build
unique.
sheet. It's like this is the only one ever built. For me, if I'm going to get one, I'm at the point in my life where it's going to be a keeper. I'll just drive it and drive it and drive it. I won't put it away. I won't tuck it away as being something to give my kids. It's like they can get their own shit.
Yeah,
it's going to be for me.
Yeah, so, makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you want to tell them, Bart, if I click this thing off?
I think I like this dog. I think you and I on the couch together are pretty good.
She's ferocious, right? She's just been over there in her own little world chewing on that thing the whole damn time.
That's a good thing for her. I'm pretty happy with the way things turned out.
While I'm here, can I get an oil change on my truck?
Sure, if one of the guys ever shows up. Chris's wife managed to destroy her transmission in her car today, so Chris is down at the dealer. They've got a warranty on the thing.
Oh, that's good, then.
Yeah, as soon as Bill gets here, or John will flop it up on hoist 3 and get you an oil change.
Okay, well, there y'all go, man. We'll see y'all in a minute. Say bye, Bart.
Bye, guys.
Well, now Bart is taking the Ram Reezy to the back. That's a high climb for you, Bart. That's a that's a high climb for Bart. Look at the step.
Got to step it right.
But yeah, man.
You guys that watch Corey, someday this will happen to you too. Keep laughing, bitch.
Yeah, y'all gonna let Bart talk to y'all like that, man? I was actually just talking to Bart. Look at the Ram Reezy go. That thing's crazy, right? But yeah, I was just talking to Bart about you know, the whole event, going to the drag strip, taking the Hellcat there, racing Demonology and all that good stuff, man. And the thing is, I'm actually he had a good idea. He was like, you should go live when you get to the drag strip. Now, for the people out there who want to come to Dallas, Texas, or wherever it's going to be, Houston, Dallas, I don't know all the logistics yet. Demonology does, and Bart's, you know, kind of figuring out and communicating with Demonology to come up with the exact details. And once we find out exactly where it's going to be at, the location and everything, I'm going to let y'all know. But for the people that want to come, show out, come up, show love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have the merch on deck. Bart's going to have his merch. Demonology going to have his merch. We're all going to be out there, man. Even if you want to just come, check it out, see the race, everything that happens, come out, see it, show love, man. But for the people who might not be able to make it or won't be able to make it, I'm gonna go live on the Big Legendary Family channel. That's, for those who don't know, that's my other YouTube channel, right? So it's like family vlogs and all that good stuff. So I'm actually gonna go live from that channel when I get to Dallas, Texas, or wherever the drag strip is gonna be at. And if you're subscribed to that channel, you'll be watching the live stream. You'll get that notification once I go live on there. And yeah, everything's gonna be documented. The whole drag strip event, the race, the Hellcat, Bart, Demonology. Me, if I decide to change my mind, I don't know, we'll see, man. But make sure right now you drop everything you're doing. Go to the Big Legendary Family. It'll be in the description below. Click the title of this video. It'll unfold if you're on your cell phone. Boom, excuse me. Click that link. It'll direct you to the Big Legendary Family. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, so that way you get that notification, man. And stay tuned for everything, man. But yeah, man, Hellcat is complete. Ram Reezy right there. You got my guy, John. Say what's up, John. John's the man. John, Bart told me you got a 9-second car, bro, with like hella boosting and all that. What kind of car is that?
It's a 1991 Mitsubishi Galant VR4. They only shipped over 2,091 and another 1,092, so very limited production. But it's basically like an old Lancer Evolution. So it's a 4-door family car, all-wheel drive. The same driveline as in an Eclipse, Laser, or Talon of those years. Yep. Same 4G63 engine, 2 liters. So a pretty small motor, but yeah, it's got a...
What's the fastest time you got?
In 2011, it ran a 9.4 at 156.9 miles an hour, a quarter mile.
Damn.
It's on drag radials, so smaller turbo, less boost. So now it's got a triple disc clutch in it, a billet 76mm turbo.
You did it all yourself, huh?
Yeah, if you see it, my buddies and I, we built it, fabricated it, made it happen. So we set out to be the fastest Galant VR4 in the world, which we were for about 2 or 3 months, and then some guy with an automatic, he converted his car to an automatic and went a couple tenths quicker, but our mile an hour was still faster because we were a manual transmission. So.
That's impressive, man.
Yeah, it's
damn.
It's a long time coming. It's a lot of fun when it works.
Yeah.
When you start making 9.5 horsepower per cubic inch, you know, things can start to break, and we really find the weak points and everything, and have to work through that. Yeah. So it's a struggle.
Yeah, of course, man. Well, I appreciate you, man. You the man, John.
All right.
All right, bro. Look at Queen. I think she likes high-tech motorsport, y'all. What y'all think? Now, the only thing I have left on the Ram Reezy to do is put that push start button, get my interior done, and I got to get this damn thing turned off. That blinking tire pressure light, because I guess there aren't no sensors or something in my tire. That's why every time I turn on the Ram Reezy, that thing right there pops up, because there's no sensors in there to measure the air or whatever. So that thing is forever on. It's annoying as hell. Anybody who knows me knows I do not like no lights on my car. I even hate that those lights right there got to be on, but they got to notify you that your damn lights and on and all that good stuff. So, you know, I can deal with that, but anything flashing like that, PTSD brain, man. I grew up with too many damn hoopties. But that's the end of this video, G Squad, man. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give it a good, nice thumbs up, man. You know what I'm saying? And for all the trolls too, give it a thumbs up too. You know where to put that thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, legendary video. Another day. Y'all got everything that y'all want to hear from Bart about the horsepower, you know, to the crank, all the stuff that y'all like hearing about. Bart's gonna give you everything. Make sure y'all go to his YouTube channel one more time and subscribe to his channel and his Instagram too. Both will be in the link description, below. The links will be down there. Click them, give him a follow on there, give him a subscription on his YouTube channel, man. He deserves it. I just found out that he is taking the Ram Reezy. Like well, we had different plans. We were gonna take his other truck and, you know, tow, you know, the Hellcat with that. But I was like, man, what would be the most iconic and the most legendary is if we took the Ram Reezy and towed the Hellcat. all the way down to Texas. How crazy is that gonna be? So imagine that rolling down the road, like what? That's gonna be full iconic, you know what I mean? But stay tuned for everything, man. Tall Guy Car Reviews, man. I'm out of here with another video, man. I will see you on the next one, baby. I'm gone.